Yesterday, I did a video talking about how 6 Mississippi sheriff's deputies have been fired after allegedly torturing 2 men for 90 minutes and then shooting one of them in the mouth. At the conclusion of that video, I said I'm really grateful for where I live because even though we have problems, and even problems in law enforcement, at least we don't have those kinds of issues. But this is a really good case of how we get those kinds of issues. Literally selling badges and the impunity to carry them and a gun and do law enforcement work. Now this Virginia sheriff is under federal indictment for doing just that. Literally taking money, taking bribes to make people law enforcement officers. I grew up in the country in Virginia, which was a former capital of the Confederacy. And let me tell you, in some of those rural areas, not a lot has changed. And the idea that a sheriff would empower somebody just because they have money and say, yeah, go off and be a law enforcement officer. We can trust you with a badge and a gun and the right to arrest and the right to do all these other things. Because let me tell you, some of those good old boys that I grew up with are the very last person you ever want to see if you have an encounter with law enforcement.